familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every...
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't see?
I'll answer, but briefly and just once. Further...
What do you mean, undead? Really?
As I said, further explanation... How curious.
Anything else? Applause, please. Applause, please.
This one to me.
You deserved it. Any last wishes?
Unworthy.
I will guide us.
Wretched things.
Serves you right.
Just die already! Oh, time to get my hands dirty again! Out of my way!
Everything is so much fun with a little fire.
It's not fun at all. Many people have...
Of course, I'm from Qadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. I don't know where you're headed.
I'm trusting you here.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion. I'm dying. I knew this expedition. That's impossible.
Ask.
Our path leads on.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi. Someone opened the gate. Let in a group of assassins in the middle of...
Considering Lady Jamandi's fate, I'm not surprised that the whole...
No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are...
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main...
Fire doesn't...
May Abadar...
will prevail. Does it matter?
You deserve it. Any last wishes?
We shall overcome.
This is where I fall.
Your life ebbs low.
Wretched things. Let us rise as one.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger, and that means—
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more,
in the middle of the attack, he took off the very ring that would guarantee— There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows—
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fight.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. And not just that. Upon finding the guard's salaries in the armory, he immediately pocketed it all.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk.
Well, of course, theft is not to be condoned. However...
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a value.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least...
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen land.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior.
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without waste.
Tartuccio is going to take the credit for himself.
As for me, I know neither of these two. At least not well enough. And I
don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary... I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope while you're away, Keston will investigate the Knights of... And now, farewell. This
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate.
Victory!
Attack!
Do not fall back!
Strike as one!
Onwards!